WTWO's Beyond the Stands podcast is brought to you by Crow Equipment, Andrews Heating and Air Conditioning, Snap Home Media LLC, Sycamore Insurance Associates. Here's your host, Rick Semmler.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Beyond the Stands. I'm joined by a former standout athlete in the Wabash Valley. I'm talking about Terre Haute South grad, Courtney Jones. She's now a standout volleyball player for Lipscomb University, and she joins me all the way from Nashville, Tennessee. How you doing, Courtney?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing good now that I get to talk to Miss Superstar here. So I do have to say, before we get into talking volleyball and everything, just seeing you again and seeing that smile, one of the things I always remember about you, you're a tremendous athlete. You were at volleyball and track, but you always had that smile. You were always enjoying life. And when I see the video of you down at Lipscomb, you're still smiling and enjoying life. How good is life, and how much do you try to just have fun in life?
I mean, it's incredible. I think that it's really easy to smile when I have the joy of Jesus Christ in my life, and he's just helping me out through everything I do.
Good deal. I love that answer. So keep smiling and do your thing. So one of the reasons I'm having Courtney on Sunday, she had maybe one of the best, if not the best, volleyball game of her career, and that's saying something. She's had an amazing 4-year career. She's a senior at Lipscomb. They were down 0-2 to Stetson, and she helped Lipscomb rally back to win the final 3 and win the match 3-2. You set a career high with 30 kills in the match. I guess talk about you're down 0-2. Did you get in the zone? What happened to you there to get to those 30 kills?
Yeah, so we were down 0-2 against a team that arguably we know we should have beat. We were a more talented team. They were just having a very, very good day. They were playing extremely well. Coming off a loss from FGCU to a team that has beat us consistently the last 3 years, I felt like we had something to prove. And I just wanted to show everyone that we were capable of dominating, and I think we did exactly that.
Well, you say you have something to prove. You certainly did with the 30 kills. Was that the best match you played in your pretty impressive college career?
Stats-wise, for sure. It wasn't the best feeling going down 0-2 like that, but stats-wise, for sure, is the best game. And it was obviously fun to win.
Now, you're the third Lipscomb volleyball player to record 30 or more kills in a match. You were the first Lipscomb volleyball player to record 30 or more kills in a match since 2017. I know you don't care about the stats, you want to win, but you're doing some impressive things there. When you hear those numbers and those stats, are you in awe? Are you shocked? Just what do you think when you hear that?
It just makes me proud that I'm able to do that for my team. I mean, volleyball is such a team sport. I wouldn't be able to do that without my setter. I wouldn't be able to do that without my defense, the servicey. You can't get a good pass, you can't get a good set, I can't get kills. So it's all about them. Without them, I wouldn't have even the opportunity to get kills.
Sounds like you always do, being a team player. Tremendous individual player, but you're a tremendous team player as well.
Thank you.
Talk about your season so far. Your tops on the team in kills. You reached 1,000 kills this season. How do you rate how your season's going so far for you?
It's definitely been a different season. We obviously started off the season with some big teams. We played number 1 Nebraska, Kentucky, Minnesota, Vanderbilt. We played some big names, and I think it's really prepared us for this conference season, knowing that if we can hang with teams like that, we can play anyone and beat anyone.
I got to ask, you were a very good high school player, and you could have gone bigger than Lipscomb. So you just said, you played Nebraska, traditionally one of the best programs in the country, Kentucky. When you step on the floor with those people, you play with them. Do you feel you could have gone to a bigger school and succeeded?
I think that I probably could have, but I don't know that I would have the community I've built at Lipscomb, the kind of success I do have at Lipscomb. This place is such a home to me. I can't imagine being anywhere else. The campus is so small. I feel like I know all of my professors. I know all of my peers. So many other athletes at Lipscomb. We're also supportive of each other. The program is just incredible.
That matters. I see people go to college all the time, and sometimes after a year they're upset and they transfer. It matters, the environment, the coaches, like you just said. I mean, it doesn't matter how well you're doing. If you're not happy, you're not going to stay around there. So it's been a while since people in Terre Haute have seen you play in person. I guess describe to people, you flat out dominated your senior year at Terre Haute South. How much better of a volleyball player are you from 4 years ago?
I've had to learn a lot. Coming from a place where I did do so well into a place where everyone was almost an equal playing field with me, it was an adjustment. I made our right side my freshman year look like an all-star blocker because every time I would go up to swing, she could just block the crap out of me. She knew exactly what I was doing. And that's just it's a humbling feeling, I feel like, but it's made me learn. It's made me better. I think I'm a much smarter player than I was. I obviously can still hit balls pretty hard, but I mean, I know if I see four hands in front of me, I know how to mix it up, hit other places they aren't expecting. So I think my smartness about the game has grown a lot.
You mentioned that as much success as you've had, sounds like you struggled at first a little bit getting adjusted to the college game. How much did you accept that challenge? Like, I'm not going to, go away from it. I'm going to get better by the challenge that's in front of me.
Yeah, I feel like most people would have been upset about it, but it really just frustrated me that I wasn't able to do what I used to do, and I knew I needed to make a change in order to appreciate my game again. So I just went to work and worked harder, and I feel like it really helped me, especially now where I can hit around a bigger block. I know what to do. It's just made me appreciate my game a lot more and made me a harder worker.
I love that attitude because, as you know all too well, you're living it. In today's age, if kids don't get what they want or they struggle, they transfer. So I love that you accepted the fact that you had to get better and you didn't pat about it. You just went after it. So kudos to you for that attitude. I want to thank our sponsors of the show, Crow Equipment Incorporated, Snap Home Media LLC, Sycamore Insurance Associates, and Andrews Heating and Air Conditioning, your 2018 American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning, building a higher standard award winner for quality and reliability you can depend on. Call Andrews Heating and Air Conditioning, 765-832-9401. Remember, you can follow Beyond the Stands on Spotify, CastBox, Pocket Cast, and iHeart Radio. So more about your individual success. I know you talk about the team. You did reach 1,000 kills earlier in the season in volleyball. That's a big deal, reaching 1,000 kills. Just the 9th Lipscomb player to ever do that. Pretty cool feat for you to reach that milestone.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I watched my teammate last year, Meg Mersman, reach 1,000 kills, and I was like, wow, I wonder how close I am. So I looked, and I knew that I could get it this year if I really worked hard. So she really inspired me. I was like, I can actually do this. This is something I can accomplish. So it was really exciting to accomplish that.
I love it. I love that. Good for you. Now, talk about, you were preseason picked ASUN Player of the Year. I mean, that's a tremendous honor. You talked about accepting a challenge when you first got to college. Did you accept that as a challenge you wanted to live up to that? Or how did you feel being picked the preseason Player of the Year in your conference?
Yeah, I mean, like you said, it's an incredible honor. I feel like being picked preseason player of the year just makes me want to live up to that even more and exceed everyone's expectations. I mean, it's such a crazy honor. I don't even know what to say. I just feel so incredibly honored by my team that they would even help me get that.
Now, because you play in a mid-major, you guys are 8-10 right now, and you said you believe your record is deceiving. You're better than your record, but you have to win your conference tournament to make the NCAA tournament. That's no secret. Do you feel your team is making the progress they need to, and has a team good enough to make a run in your conference tournament and make the NCAA tournament?
100%. Our conference standings are all over the place right now. People are beating people that don't usually get beat, so it's just exciting to see, and knowing that we are in that mix and that our record is not true to the team that we are is an exciting feeling, knowing that we can go out and prove ourselves and maybe be a little bit underestimated, because sometimes that can be a strategy.
I like your philosophy. So last year you made the conference championship game and lost. If you would have won, you would have made the NCAA tournament. How much does that, you believe, fueled you and the team this year?
Yeah, not only last year, the year before too.
Okay.
The same team. So we really have a chip on our shoulders this year, especially the seniors that have been there. Like, I can't even describe the feeling. We all want it so bad, and we're all so prepared. We've told all the freshmen, all the sophomores that weren't there about what we experienced and how bad we want it, and they are running like right alongside us.
I like it. You set a standard for him. I like
Yeah.
that. You, this is your last chance, obviously, being a senior. You've always wanted to play in the NCAA tournament. Just, I'm sure you've dreamed about it. How bad do you just want one chance to play in the NCAA tournament?
Yeah, I don't even care who it is. We could go against Nebraska, and I would feel the exact same way. First round NCAA tournament, we're beating them.
I like the confidence. Hey, you might as well believe in yourself. I love that confidence. So I got to ask. I know your volleyball career is kind of winding down a little bit. What's next for you? It's hard to believe you've been gone for 4 years. What's next for Courtney Jones in life?
So I'm graduating early in December, and hopefully getting the opportunity to play professional, whether that's here or overseas. Haven't decided yet, but it's a little bit up in the air, so we'll see.
So professional, I mean volleyball. That is you want to continue to play volleyball as long as you can.
Yep, God willing.
What I know they're starting to form leagues here in the United States. Overseas, what kind of leagues or what do they have going on with volleyball?
There's a lot of European leagues, very similar to like the basketball leagues there. I don't know a whole lot right now because we're in the middle of season. I'm not trying to look too far ahead in the future. But yeah, it's very similar to basketball.
Nice. Now the big question: I'm friends with your mom. I follow her on Facebook. She's at everything. Is mom going to be able to handle if you go overseas?
I think she's already getting her passport, so hopefully.
You have an amazing mom. I love parents that are involved in their kids' life, and your mom goes to almost like all your volleyball matches. What does that mean? It's one thing in high school where you don't travel as far. She's traveling the country to see you, and I know your sister's at a lot of matches. What's that mean to you to have your mom? It doesn't matter where you're playing in the nation, there in the stands cheering you on.
Yeah, she's been everywhere. Last year she went to Utah. This year she came to California. She's absolutely everywhere. I think this year she's only missed 2 games, and it's because she knew my dad was going to be there. So it's just a great feeling knowing that I can look to the stands and I can play my best, knowing that I can come out seeing my mom and getting a big hug. I mean, no matter how the game goes, she loves me no matter what. She's always so proud of me. So it's a great feeling.
That's awesome. I love that. Now, I got to ask you before I let you go. I know you got class coming up here. I appreciate you giving me some time. So you, tremendous volleyball player, but I kind of thought in high school you were better at track and field. I know you could have done Division I track and field. Obviously, since you got to college, it's been all volleyball. How much do you miss track and field?
I definitely miss track. I don't miss the anxiety that I used to get, but I love running. Obviously, I've always loved running, and I loved the track team, loved my coaches. It was such a great experience. I do miss it, yeah.
So when you're on campus, like, do you ever see the track people, the Lipscomb and all that, and see what they're doing? Like, you want to get out there and compete against them?
I do keep up with like the track runners' times and stuff, and I like compare sometimes. But that obviously doesn't come to any fruition because they're incredible. But yeah, no, I'm friends with a lot of track athletes, and they're a lot of fun to talk to because I relate to them a lot.
So you said before I let you go, you had anxiety at track. Do you have the same anxiety with volleyball?
No, not really, because it's not a one and done sport.
Okay.
I knew that like at track I had one chance, and that gave me a lot of anxiety.
Okay, that's interesting. You had anxiety because I mean you won in everything you did. So I'm surprised you were nervous.
Well, towards the end, I was a little bit better, but definitely like my freshman, sophomore, even junior year, it was really bad, especially at state.
Really? interesting. Learn something new today. I filmed you all the time on camera, and you look calm and cool all the time. So, no, hey, really proud of you. Like I said, I've been following from a distance from 4 years. Keep doing your thing. I hope your senior year, I know you got about a month, hopefully longer than a month to play. I hope you get everything you want, but you've certainly left your legacy at Lipscomb volleyball, and you've represented Terre Haute very well. Keep doing your thing down there.
Thank you so much.
That's Courtney Jones, former Terre Haute South star, making her name for Lipscomb volleyball. That does it for this edition of Beyond the Stands.
WTWO's Beyond the Stands podcast is brought to you by Crow Equipment, Andrews Heating and Air Conditioning, Snap Home Media LLC, Sycamore Insurance Associates. Catch this episode again and more of Rick's interviews online at mywabashvalley.com.